Globally, 2010 was one of the hottest years on record.
It was the month that Britain was gripped by a deep freeze. Records were shattered. Last month was the coldest December since 1910. That's when the Met Office began its figures for the UK. And the average temperature, -1 degree Celsius, 5 degrees below the long-term average. Much of the country, blanketed in white, was paralysed. The weather was coming from the Arctic. The reason? The flow of air in the upper atmosphere, the jet stream. It normally brings us mild conditions, but recently it's twisted and comes from the chilly north.
December as a month was the coldest December that we've ever had recorded since we started to look at these figures. Looking at Northern Ireland, it turned out to be the coldest month that they have ever recorded, and for Scotland, the coldest month for over 50 years.
Week after week, these icy conditions have persisted. Our normal flow of mild weather systems is blocked, exposing us to freezing air from the Arctic. And scientists are trying to understand why this is happening. And they're looking thousands of miles away for the answers.
The jet stream flowing above the Atlantic is weaker than usual. Maybe that's linked to unusually warm waters off Canada. The Arctic ice is retreating. That may disrupt the patterns of our weather. Parts of the Pacific are cooler than usual, causing heavy rains in Queensland. That could be connected. And solar activity is at a low point. But researchers can't be sure how all this fits together.
Sometimes one can isolate one factor as being crucial, but usually there is more than one, and particularly in the European region, we're about the most difficult region in the world to do these sorts of predictions for. We're always on the end of everything, and we can get these huge changes like this winter.
Come on, big man!
So the key question can't be answered. Will cold winters become normal? What drives our weather is apparently still too confusing. But for the world as a whole, well, last year was the second warmest on record. It just doesn't feel that here. David Schuckman, BBC News.
And with perfect timing, Laura's here with the weather. Hello.